Hey, it's your girl Stephanie J. Sanders, and I am a relentless go-getter who wants to change the world one person at a time by providing education and resources to educators who want to be financially secure while doing what they love. You see, at age 24, my whole world was taken from me by someone else's perception. I couldn't afford heat, so I took cold showers. I couldn't afford a bed, so I slept on the floor. I worked every day of my good job, but my struggle was real. I worked 10 plus hours daily, putting all my time into my students, creating routines for shows, practicing for football games twice a week, driving 50 miles a day, until one day my past cost me everything. And that's when I realized that the value I added to that good job meant nothing to them, but everything to me. So I'm here to show you how to leverage your skills so you will never have to worry about outside forces taking what you worked so hard for. You are in control of your legacy, so be the person you never had with the knowledge that will change your life.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. I hope you have had an amazing day. My name is Stephanie J. Sanders, and I am the visionary for To Teach or Not to Teach Beyond the Classroom, Volume 3. And all this month, I am coming to you with author interviews from my fabulous co-authors who are a part of bringing my vision to life. So why did I write this book? Well, first, I wanted to empower teachers with a tool belt of professional options. I want you guys to know that there is more than the four walls that you can do. There is more to teaching. You have way more gifts that need to be seen. Also, I wanted to highlight the value that we have as professionals. Okay, the value that teachers bring is immense. Okay, the value that we bring. So I just wanted to put that in the forefront. And lastly, I wanted to provide advice to those of you in the profession who are looking to go within education or beyond education. Overall, you want to get out of the four walls and you know your gifts are better served elsewhere. So, next, we have a phenomenal young lady. She comes to us with full of joy, full of questions, and it is so grateful to have her here all the way from Greensboro, North Carolina. We have Miss Anita Dawkins.
Hi.
Hey, Anita, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. So excited to be here and so thankful to God for this opportunity.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this project. Let's just jump on right in. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been in education, and what grades have you taught?
Okay, well, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I migrated with two small children at that time to pursue my dream of becoming a teacher and attended Ohio Valley College University in West Virginia. When I left West Virginia, I came to Greensboro, North Carolina, and began my teaching career. I am currently at 24.77 years of teaching and count down every day, every year, because it's only because of God I am still in this profession. So I've taught my beginning years of teaching. My first year, I taught sixth grade math and science. And then I began teaching eighth grade again in another county. And I moved to sixth grade. So I did my beginning years of teaching in middle school. And when I left middle school, I went to elementary and I taught the bulk of my years in teaching was in fourth grade, where I taught language arts. And then I switched over and began teaching all subjects in fourth grade. So I ventured to third grade. And now my happy place is second grade, is where I currently teach as well. So I've taught just several different grades over these 24.77 years of teaching.
Well, we love elementary teachers. You guys have the personality for it. And boy, y'all have the energy, because these little ones, they just be all over the place. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, you've been in education for 20 plus years, 0.777. years, right? So, what are your thoughts on why teachers should venture beyond the classroom?
I feel a teacher should move beyond the classroom. I'm gonna tell you about one situation that was very pivotal and was a great big eye opener for me. I'm not gonna tell you everything because that's part of my book. But when you feel like you teaching, when you walk through those doors of a school building, you should be appreciated by administrators, by whoever, because your presence and you are there. Now, that's the first step. Now, when you start getting administrators that are treating you, demeaning you, degrading you, that's an eye opener that, hey, what's going on here? So when I felt like I was being strangled, get up against the wall with my feet dangling because this is my job. I needed this job to make my income to take care of my family. But what do? Take it? Oh, yes, I did. I had to swallow it up, deal with it, and manage it the best way I could. But I'm a part of Guilford County Association for Educators. That was my mentor group that helped me deal with that situation, to help me press on and press through. And so I'm a member of that GCAE, Teacher Association, which is North Carolina Association for Educators, as well as National Education for Educators. So with that support of that organization, it helped me press on and to continue with what I love to do, which is my ministry, which is education, being in the lives of children. And I'm not going to let you take that away from me, because you having a bad day, you having a bad year, you don't know what to do as an administrator to grow your school, or whatever issue you have going on in your personal life. Don't take it out on your teachers. That was my pivotal moment where I realized that, hey, I must need to figure out something else to do, because I was on the verge of quitting. And being on the verge of quitting and leaving teaching after I invested over $60,000 in my education to go to college and to become a teacher. Oh, Anita Dawkins had to start rethinking some things. So here we are. So advocating as an educator, advocate for yourself, speak up for yourself. Don't allow yourself to be mistreated, abused, or make you feel demeaned. No, you are in the lives of children. You are there to help them grow, help them learn, help them get to the next level in their lives. Don't let anyone mistreat you and feel less of a person as an educator than what you do, because education is important. It's what teachers do. We live for it. We confine ourselves in our four walls, and we drown ourselves in doing lesson plans, doing differentiation, doing all these other things we do as education, being a nurse, being a doctor, being a food provider, doing all the things that we do. We need to be appreciated as teachers in this field.
And I agree. That's why so many teachers leave the profession. I think
Exactly.
last year around this time, it was like 3,000 left. And that's a big deal, because without educators, who's going to educate the masses, right?
Oh,
Everyone.
and believe me, Stephanie, I've seen some amazing teachers leave this career.
I
All
believe.
because
I
all
believe.
because they don't have the support they deserve to have.
Well, I'm so glad we kept you. It sounded like you was on your way out, but
I tell you, I was.
I'm glad your support team was there, and that's what we need. We all need that support. So
Okay,
with
yes.
all of that, and I know you have your National Education Association that you're with. Why be a part of this project? Would you like to share, why you joined this project and your experience so far?
Well, one, I always had on my bucket list to become an author. I did not know how I was going to do it or when I was going to do it, but I wanted to do children's books. Okay. So, of course, in my four confined walls of education and being a teacher, push it to the back, don't have time for it. But when I saw this opportunity here, and took advantage of applying and seeing if I get selected. And I was like, okay, Lord, I think you're talking to me here. This is right here in my face. And if I get accepted in this collaboration, I know you speaking to me. So here I am interviewing with Stephanie on April 8th, the day of the solar eclipse, and live telling my story.
That
Thank
is,
God. Praise God.
yeah, it is only him that we are here.
Yes, ma'am.
So why should they read, out of all the books that's out, all the books about teachers, all the things that we read, why should they read this book?
I feel that all the teachers, educators in this collaboration have their own story to tell. And for educators, people in this career, in this field, and those that are not, we all have to work. We all got to pay bills. We all got to do what we have to do to take care of our families. But I'm learning just through this experience here. Hey, Anita, you don't have to stay confined to your four walls. You can branch out a little bit and figure out other opportunities to make money that you would love to do and that you want to do. So I'm saying, what? I can become an author? Let me try this out. So here I am like, wow. So we got to believe in our dreams that we want to do. Don't put them on the back burner for your job. I had a hard-working mother. She was a single parent of 5 children. She worked and worked and worked and worked. I did not see my mom do anything else but work, go to church, repeat. And I thought, say, hey, that must be how life's supposed to be. I got to do the same thing. But I said, hold up. Mom, we got to change this.
I hear that. Something got to change.
And I said, we got to figure out other avenues to do this. I love to do other things outside of the classroom. And if I'm venturing to finding opportunities to help me explore different things and also bringing income for myself, because just staying in my 4 walls, teachers' pay isn't the best. I got plenty of friends that have second jobs, third jobs, hustling to do this, hustling to do that, tutoring people outside of their jobs. I mean, it shouldn't be that way. Mm-hmm. We should be a respected occupation that get paid, like the football players. We don't even have to get, or the baseball players, or the basketball players. We don't even need that much. We could just take an inkling of what they get. That would be really nice.
Give me a piece of
just a little piece. They get for their entertainment. Hey, I want a job for entertainment that I could do to get paid a nice sum, but we have to figure it out. Because of my love for children and the love of what I do for them, I stay in this career to to help them grow and get where they need to be. But with that, I have to sacrifice and learn, hey, there's other avenues that you could do to make more money outside of what I do. So that's what I've been venturing into, opportunities to help me start businesses, become a published author. Thanks for to teaching, not to teach beyond the classroom. So I am excited. I'm looking forward to these opportunities and looking forward to grow and become all that I can be, beside being confined to 4 walls every day.
Now, I know you also, besides being an awesome second grade teacher, you also have a business as well. Would you care to share a little bit about that, or some of your future endeavors with that business?
Yes, my business is called GFFES LLC, and I am still under construction, but I am working to figure out what it is I actually want to do with it. Currently, I know I have an interest in financial education because we need that. But currently, I am successful with being a courier for delivering packages throughout the eastern coast of the United States. And I have a couple of employees working for me. And that, so while I'm at work working, they doing the things, they doing what they need to do on the outside. Shout out to Tony and Martin. Thank you very much. And so I am looking to also do a nonprofit organization. I call it the Amazingly Divine Academy, in which I am is under construction and still trying to figure out how I'm gonna use that as an avenue to bless other people in other countries. I last year I was able to donate books, school supplies to the Dominican Republic through a Shower on Us program that I connected with, and we was able to make a small donation to that organization, and they went to Dominican Republic and do what they do there. So that has been a blessing to my life. I'm just still learning and growing. Got to be a lifelong learner to be able to grow and make your dreams come true. So that's where I'm at with those two things that I'm doing at this time.
All right. Okay, Miss Boss Lady. Let the people know how to contact you. Let them know where they can find you and all these great talents that you have.
I am on Instagram, Anita Steward Dawkins, as well as Facebook, Anita Steward Dawkins. And I am still learning and growing as I'm being taught by the best on how to use all this technology and all of this suave things, programs, and networking, and all of this through this opportunity. So those are my two current links for right now, as I plan to continue to grow and learn and explore and bring in other links later.
That's awesome. And as she grows, don't forget we have a conference. She's going to have a lot more places where you can find her when we get to the conference. Believe that. One fun fact before I go, I know I had Anish on here and she is a twin, but I have not only twins, but a triplet. Would you care to talk about that?
Oh my goodness. So my mom, I have an older brother and older sister. Shout out Jackie and Darren in Cleveland, Ohio. My mom was blessed with 3 children on February 6th, 1971. And my sister and I both reside here in Greensboro. Unfortunately, our triplet brother, Andrew, he was killed by a drunk driver at the age of 9. So we lost him, but he is in our spirit always. I keep a picture handy dandy. Let me see if I can get it to show. Can't get it to show, but that's okay. He's always in our heart, spirit, and our angel watching over us from the heavenly skies. So we always remember him, cherish him, and we make sure we tell people, no, we're not twins. We are triplets, because he is a memory we will always and never forget and always cherish.
That is awesome. Well, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you are watching us live, make sure you hit a 1 in the comments wherever you are. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you are, hit a 1 in the comments if you are live. Place a 2 if you are hitting that replay. Make sure you go back and put where you're tuning in from, your city, your state, and make sure to catch us on the next interview, which is coming up on Wednesday. So make sure you are there. I have another amazing author that you guys need to hear from. And I want to thank you guys for the bottom of my heart for tuning in. Thank you, Anita, for being a part of this project. And have an amazing evening, guys. And we will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.